Brian, good speech, topical. It really hit me because my son started playing flag football this year, and I've made the decision that once he outgrows flag football, he's not continuing, and it's killing me now because he's playing really well. So I'm going to talk about the technical pieces because this is a very technical speech. There's a lot of logistics involved, and then get on to the content. First, preparation. That's a big piece of the visual speech. I reached out to you Wednesday to see what you were going to do. You hadn't started preparing yet. So it came together well in a few days. I was expecting, mismatched slides and things like that, but it was very good. You brought a Wi-Fi hotspot, so you were prepared there to run your video without using the internal stuff. Not sure if you reached out to Greg or anybody that needs to set this up. We've had a lot of issues with this, so some printouts may have been a good idea, although you had videos and others, so it may not have worked. The slides, they were clean for the most part. They were white with a picture, minimal words. Toward the end, you kind of went away from that and you had some different, busier graphics. The betting one in particular was shift from what you had done in the past. There are areas where I think you could have used less text. So, for example, on the slide that said a July 2017 study found 110. You can speak to that, but I think all you need on the graphic is more than 99% showed CTE, or 110 out of 111. You don't need to explain the whole thing on the slide, because then they'll be reading the slide and not listening to you. Transitions were very good. The one transition I think you could have waited on was your first slide that had the compound fracture. You pop that up and everybody's looking at that and not listening to you. If you would have waited to transition to that, I think it would have been better. So now the content. Your main focus was on the future of football, and you set the stage a lot with the injuries and specifically CTE. I think you could address other injuries, just like the arthritis, and people say they can't get out of bed in their 40s. And then I think, if you're going to address the future of football, address other issues. So I think you missed an opportunity with the social issues that are going on right now. You've got players that their owners are telling them they have to stand, and they say, if the owner makes me stand, I'm going to quit football. You've got this social tipping point that I think you don't have to belabor, but I think you missed an opportunity to address. And then when you get to the reasons to continue, it's all about the money, of course. But you address how the owners make money, the betting. You didn't talk about how much players make and compare that to other sports. So, if an athlete has other opportunities, will they go to other sports? I think that is a place where you could have improved that. And then spend more time on the safety measures. So here's the problem, it's CTE. Here's what they're doing to fix it, and that's why I think it'll continue in the future. But other than that, I thought it was good. The slides were good. Great topic.